This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1483, Affording Your Undergrad Life, 7 Tips for College Money Management by Alyssa Abel with MoneyMiniBlog.com. And I'm your host and personal finance enthusiast, Diana Merriam. This is the show where I narrate posts from a wide variety of personal finance blogs. We cover so much on this show, from saving to investing to debt reduction and more. So thank you for joining me today and every day. And before we get to it, I wanted to make sure you know that we have a weekly newsletter sharing tips, tricks, advice, inspirational quotes, and more. It's a great way to show your support and totally free. Just enter your email address at oldpodcast.com to join. Now, today I have a guest post on MoneyMiniBlog. So with that, let's get right to it and continue optimizing your life. Affording Your Undergrad Life, 7 Tips for College Money Management by Alyssa Abel with MoneyMiniBlog.com. As a college student, you should have the time of your life. After all, you have new freedom, opportunities, people, and much more. Instead, most undergrad students worry about how they're going to afford the experience. In one study, roughly 60% of students revealed they worry about having enough money to pay for school. An additional 32% say they neglect their studies because of the money owed. If you're a college student, even a broke one, there are ways to spend less, save more, and manage money like a pro. Number 1, create a budget. Do you track your spending? With cash, credit cards, PayPal, and more, it can be difficult. Now add in expenses like monthly bills and automatic withdrawals. It's tough to know how much money you have and how much you can spend without a system. A budget is easy to make and requires nothing more than a spreadsheet. If you prefer digital solutions, try an app. To start, input your net salary. How much do you make after taxes? Then list all your expenses. Certain costs like groceries and gas fluctuate each month. Keep track of how much you spend in one month and use that figure in your budget. Number 2, avoid new textbooks. Have you looked at the cost of new textbooks? From 2006 to 2016, prices rose a staggering 88%. Don't put your education or financial security at risk. Instead, buy used books online or in your campus bookstore. Ask professors if the previous version of the text is acceptable. Authors update books often, sometimes each year. The price increases, but the content remains the same. Buy an older copy and save tons of cash. Number 3, apply for scholarships. Think of scholarships as free money. If you're awarded $2,000 towards tuition, for example, you don't have to pay it back. Try to apply for as many as possible. The wider net you cast, the more likely you'll catch some free money. Scholarships are available from schools, businesses, nonprofits, community groups, and much more. When you find an opportunity, the first step is to look at eligibility requirements. Are you able to apply? If so, determine what you need to submit. Some scholarships require an essay, while others might ask for a poem, photograph, or video. Number 4, ask for more money. Finally, you've received your financial aid offer, only it's not enough to cover your expenses. What's a cash-strapped college student to do? The answer? Appeal the decision. It may sound like a legal proceeding, but the process is simple. You'll need to write a letter to your school's financial aid office. Your goal is to talk about your current income and inability to cover college costs. Mention life changes that may affect your ability to pay, such as the loss of a job or outstanding medical bills. You have nothing to lose by asking, but a lot to gain. Number 5, take online classes. The traditional college experience, dorm rooms and ivy-crested halls, is expensive. Many students are taking online classes to save money. Plus, they're personalized to meet your specific needs. Those who want to work ahead can complete an online degree program in as few as 100 weeks. That's under half a year for an associate's degree, which can save you major money even when you continue your education further. Others can study on a part-time basis. Some students choose to live at home or off campus while taking online classes to avoid the cost of dorms. You can prepare for your future career and save money from the comfort of your own home. Number 6, compare bank accounts. You'll need a bank account if you want to make and save money. When you get a job, your employer can deposit money into your account. If you receive a check instead, you can cash it into your bank without paying any fees. You should also get a savings account to gain interest and build up your emergency fund. When looking at checking accounts, consider the following factors. Account minimum fees, if your balance drops below a certain amount. Overdraft fees are when you spend more money than what's available in your account, and ATM fees are when you use a machine outside your bank's network. Most banks offer student accounts without balance requirements. If you have no money in your account, you won't be charged. Others require only one transaction per month to avoid fees, which is manageable for most. Number 7, borrow wisely. Paying back student loans seems eons away when you're an undergrad. Still, it's crucial to start preparing now. Most students need to take out loans when they go to college. The goal, though, is to borrow as little as possible. In 2018, almost 70% of graduates took out loans with an average balance of $29,800. Cut costs by applying for grants, saving birthday money, and getting a part-time job. You can also knock some credits out at a community college or online before heading off to your dream school. Save more cash in college. College is the time to live life to the fullest, not stress about finances. Fortunately, there are ways to cut your costs and save money. With the help of these 7 tips, you'll be on your way to more effective money management in your undergrad years and after you graduate. You just listened to the post titled Affording Your Undergrad Life, 7 Tips for College Money Management by Alyssa Abel with MoneyMiniBlog.com. And now we all know that turbulent financial times always happen at some time or another. Imagine having a portion of your savings protected from that volatility by owning the world's oldest and most trusted form of exchange, gold. Gold lets you save outside of the banking sector privately in a trusted fashion virtually anywhere in the world. And that's where Vaulted comes in. It's an incredibly low-cost solution to buy and sell gold securely, all through an easy-to-use web app where you can purchase and save gold at the tap of a finger. Because gold offers stability, investment in gold completes your portfolio and keeps you diversified. And a balanced portfolio of stocks and gold has a significantly lower risk of a large drop. Better yet, gold allows you to be your own bank. Banking system withdrawal restrictions, bail-ins, and bank failures are not concerns for the gold owner. You can buy and sell gold at your convenience. So check out Vaulted. Some of the authors I narrate even talk about it. Sign up for an account today at vaulted.com/optimal. That's VAULTED.com/optimal. And I have that linked in this episode's description. It's interesting to have this article pop up today when just this morning I saw that the Stacking Benjamins podcast is offering a scholarship mastery program, which is a step-by-step program for finding, applying, and winning scholarships. So if that's of interest, a quick Google search should pull it up. Just search for Stacking Benjamins Scholarship Mastery Program. While I do think people should enjoy their college experience and not necessarily stress about money, I do think it's a great opportunity to learn frugal skills that will serve you well in the long run. I did not do this, and it resulted in me living way beyond my means in my 20s. But a great strategy is to learn to live minimally and enjoy it in your college years, then keep that lifestyle as long as possible. Remember, if it feels like deprivation, perhaps you're taking it too far. I think it really is a skill set to learn to enjoy keeping your expenses low. Then, as your income increases with your first couple post-college jobs, don't let lifestyle creep eat away at your money. Get a jump start on saving, investing, and paying off those student loans. Getting this out of the way when you're young allows you to harness the power of compound interest in your investments and solidify habits that will grow your wealth over time. Many of us who didn't take this approach, myself included, had a rude awakening later in life when we realized how buried in debt we are. If you can make saving and investing a priority when you're young, it won't take you nearly as long to hit your most ambitious financial goals. And that should do it for today. Have a happy rest of your day, and I'll see you on the Friday show tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.